Hey, yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy back on another video. I don't even gotta say much. Let's just keep on continuing. I don't even care, man. I don't need to do an intro. Alright, let's just get into it.
This college football season has been a fun and wild one, and we are now down to
one game. Now we're just in the playoffs. I assumed a little bit more games, but hey, whatever. Can't have everything, man.
As we'll see the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the Oklahoma Sooners. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal.
Let's go. No, I'm starting too.
Get this up to the 29.
The Sooners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Oklahoma now with a first and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. A nice throw there. Coach O'Brien, when you look at his quarterback position, he's got two great options, but opting to go with a hot hand, leaving Tommy Matthews on the sideline to start the semifinal.
And throughout this season,
leave him on the sideline.
What we would call the carousel approach of quarterback. But when they've made changes, Tommy Matthews has made the most of his time under center. But both of these quarterbacks are undefeated, and we know this defense has played so well throughout the season, and we know how well they are to their head coach because he was their former defensive coordinator. Now they just got to figure out who's going to guide this team at quarterback and carry them the rest of the way.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's got his tight end complete.
We'll take that.
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Couldn't really find anything, but hey.
Opening drive here, they're already in the field.
Tight end run.
They're in a good spot. You know that people just like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run.
Can we get those? It's a short line, 3 yards.
That student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here as this offense.
And let's go.
Touchdown Sooners.
Good. Nautical drive right there.
And the Sooners have taken the early lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he carried it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Lynch. Throwing more, but it's incomplete.
Intended for number 14.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Lynch. Now they set up the screen. That's good.
Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Got the football back.
Defense has come up with it. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football.
And he's in. Touchdown Sooners. Great effort there. With his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Sooners add on to their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
1st and 10, Nebraska. We got possession on him, and he pulls it in. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
It's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
On 2nd down now, it's Foster. Well, that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards, makes it 3rd and 7 now.
The 48-yard line.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Why they drop compassion like that?
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left.
How did I get by him? How did I get by him, man?
Getting this inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards.
How did I get by him, man?
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Sooners 14, Cornhuskers nothing.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
All right, let's go.
Set up the screen. It's complete.
Oh, let's go. All right.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Complete. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And that's what I like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
16-yard.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
He dropped it.
First down, but it lines up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Oh.
And
Let's go. Let's go.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Sooners add on to their lead. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. He slips up past the 45 before being taken.
Watch out, man.
Give him 14 on
You getting
first
surprised,
down.
man. Watch
The
out.
Huskers now with a 1st and 10.
10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lynch.
Oh.
He's got the first down inside the 40.
Yo.
Down to the 28-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
23-yard line.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Foster on 2nd down. Just a gain of a yard there, and now will be 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Lynch.
He's
Sacked. Back at the 20.
You can take the 3, I don't care.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And would we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
He's going to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. Boy, another nice throw that time. All that debate that was possibly out there and wondering, well, will we see a second quarterback? Is Tommy Matthews going to play with this lead? I know it's only the second quarter, Charles, but he's kind of putting all that talk to rest.
Yeah, and there's a long way to go, but let's face it, partner. If he finishes the quarter this way,
then I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Cornhuskers.
They'll throw on first down with Lynch. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
and that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. From the gun, it's Lynch.
Let's go.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Lynch.
Can I get to him? Yes, I can.
Down he goes. The pressure getting to Lynch. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Oh, I didn't mean.
Now Paxton Lynch.
I roughed the passer, dude.
Complete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, instead of fourth down after the incompletion, it'll be first down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Cornhuskers, first down. First and 10.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 53. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They're all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
21. Cornhuskers 3.
The second half of this semifinal matchup.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. He's crazy. He got hurt?
Yo, he got destroyed. Worse than Gordon Hayward.
Yo.
He's done.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the
touchdown.
touchdown.
On the field and everything. They got, yo, he's done.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You don't always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. It didn't go for the goalpost. So.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big...
Into a double team, it's intercepted. Picked up for the 36. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive in the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And they're going to be set down the 15-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 50.
That was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
That's complete.
Oh my God.
Might get there. Tackled down the run. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Goal at the 1 yard.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me?
And he is in. Touchdown Sooners. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Sooners add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he...
Oh, yo, I saw it. Ugh. Oh. How did Riz feel about that?
Yeah, it's the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns. It's got
Oh, man.
Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now throwing off first down and completing it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. First and 10, Nebraska.
Cornhuskers, first down.
A shotgun handoff now to Foster. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things are pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll go again with Foster. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
He's brought down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th. They go for it on As a result, possession switches hands. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. We've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down on that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Let's go.
There on the scramble, it gets him a first down. Here are the Sooners now 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And touchdown, Oklahoma. Mac Edwards. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And this offense continues to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover their drives.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Trying to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Thomas, the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Lynch. And down here goes. The pressure getting the Lynch.
It's been a tougher home game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. On comes the Nebraska punt team as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's taken to 26. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
It certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Sooners.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now, this may be one of those games as a quarterback where you just want to go home, draw the curtains, get the ice cream out of the freezer, and stay home till Wednesday.
Yeah, but I wouldn't advise that, because if you stay home till Wednesday, the backup's going to have your job on Tuesday. All right, so I would say get out of bed, but I understand the sentiment. What a tough go for him. Defense, active all game long, foiled everything he tried to do, and then finished it off in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to pull loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary in that last possession, though.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
From the 35 on second down, Lynch. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Lynch.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Throwing on third and long. Lynch.
Why is it calling the screen?
So they went with the nickel. They've thrown an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
The Nebraska punter out there now as he's on to kick it away. This is taken at the 18. And he will finally go to the bounds just shy of the 40. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Oklahoma out for another drive, and Sooner fans, all those clicks you hear right now, that's the fan base booking their travel in the hotel rooms for Silicon Valley. They are on the doorstep of heading to the national championship game as they start out here on this drive, 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 18 on the play. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little top pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stewart. He'll have a first down at 17. That is a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Here are the Sooners now first and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating. Steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage. First down, a bit of a disaster. And now on second and goal, back even further. Dancing to his left. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
It's third down and goal.
On third down, it's Thomas. So a nice job to break the run tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Right now, we're just really just playing around.
But they're still left with a long fourth and goal. Decide. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got his tight end complete. It's great.
Not even close.
Pass up the 30, fake it. It doesn't work. And as
I mean, why we winning by 46?
switches hands. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. There's Lynch to throw.
Bro, y'all please stop calling the screen, bro. It's not working.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little
Yo,
brother.
they call the screen again, bro.
It's just so difficult for them because just
The screen is not working. Stop calling it.
You're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA and power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And this quarterback cannot throw.
How about some applause for the defense there?
Oh, you're gonna be left.
Throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down.
He get up tomorrow.
Now on fourth down on is the punt team sending this one away. It's pulled in at the 32. 21 yards. Well done on the return. Here's first and 10 for the Sooners. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise of throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense...
And he'll take this
Let's go.
end zone for a Sooner touchdown.
Throwing strikes up here.
Edwards, 47 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Sooners 56, Cornhuskers 3.
Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off.
Let's go.
And this carries into the end zone. And they'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
Oh, damn. I don't know if that was a juke or he just swerved out the way.
And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do
Damn it.
really well.
He's going to go down here, but we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
From behind, and he's going to be driven down.
Brandon, that's just football 101.
Let's go. I'm like 53. Draft stock trending up. I like that.
So on the strength of 3 touchdown passes from their junior quarterback, the Oklahoma Sooners are moving on to play for a national championship.
Yes, sir. Alright guys, this is gonna be it for this episode. Play the national championship. Next episode probably be tomorrow, not gonna be today, so I'll see you guys later. Peace.